this outfit. Why? What is like, oh, why? Why, Naomi Carter? Why? Hi gang, in this video we're going to do episode 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 5. I'm a little bit late in posting this. I had some issues in past couple of days, but yeah, I still wanted to film this video. So, not wearing makeup. I'm just going to be talking about the fashion, not much commentary on the rest of the tasks on the show. But just a short little recap. In this week's episode, it was a girl group episode, so the contestants had to split up into two groups and perform a girl group song inspired by the 90s kind of thing. And in between, they would either sing or rap their own verses that they wrote themselves. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the runway fashion. And the theme of the runway this week was pop icons. So let's go. Okay, so this outfit by Vicky Vivacious is inspired by Freddie Mercury. And in general, I do like the very sleek, white outfit with red lines going from the upper waist down to the leg. I do like the shoes as well. I think it's very nice and uniform, and it's like a continuous clean line. The stuff with the crown and the cape, it's okay. I understand the concept, but somehow I find that those pieces seem a bit more costumey. They look like props that aren't particularly well made or made of good materials. So for that part of it, I'm not too keen on. I like the detail with the mic. Maybe if Vicky came out with like the mic stand in that I think it was Live Aid performance. Freddie had the mic stand, which is what you think of when you think of Freddie Mercury. That would be more symbolic, I suppose. Okay, so let's just move on to the next one. My neighbors have been constructing something. The noise. This look, Nicki Minaj, I can kind of see that. I see the styling is very similar to Nicki Minaj, but I also see Iggy Azalea, and it's probably because Iggy Azalea has a similar kind of fashion sense with the color and also the long hair. And of course, Iggy Azalea is, to my knowledge, Caucasian, and Dee-Delicious is, I don't know Dee-Delicious ethnicity, but I would guess Caucasian. They both have lighter skin tones, is what I'm saying. And also possibly the features are more similar. I guess because Nicki Minaj's style is very similar to a lot of other kind of pop icons at the moment. I guess hip hop, rap. It's easy to kind of mix them all up. The style is pretty much very revealing and also very bright poppy colors. Nicki Minaj does have a very pronounced bottom, and while the hips from the front of this look are very wide, when she turns to the side, the bottom is not as prominent as Nicki Minaj's bottom. But I suppose, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be about that. It can be more about the colors and the makeup and not entirely about the silhouette or too focused on the silhouette. In general, this look is okay. I'm not crazy about it. And also I noticed that Nicki Minaj consistently likes to display her cleavage very prominently. And so this outfit doesn't seem to do that because it kind of like cuts off here. And again, I think she's wearing this breastplate. I'm assuming she's wearing the breastplate. I can't really tell. One thing about her wearing the breastplate is that her face is already quite small in contrast to her, I guess, frame. The chest plate emphasizes that difference. It makes their face look even smaller. And I think that's why the proportions seemed very disjointed and off. And I think also the way she likes to exaggerate her features where, I mean, a lot of drag queens do this, where the eyes are pretty much ending up here. The eyes are so large that they end up here because the proportions are just not very human. They're more of an animated character, a doll type of proportion. That's not my preferred aesthetic, but it might be someone else's. Caramel and Beyonce. To be fair, I don't remember exactly all the details of Beyonce's Coachella look. I know it looked very much like this. And I did really like what she came out in the Coachella performance. I remember that performance was focused on, I suppose, some of her African heritage and also very heavily on African American culture. So I quickly Googled Beyonce's Coachella look and I noticed that obviously there are going to be some differences. I think the biggest difference is, for me at least, the shoes. The shoes look quite plain as compared to the rest of the outfit. And Beyonce wore some sort of like a semi-transparent shoe. I think if Caramel had maybe stoned it a little bit around the ankle or just down the front, just a little bit of shimmer to tie in with the rest of the outfit, I think that would have really knocked it out of the park for me. Also, if the cape had reached the floor, I think. The cape reaching the floor in Beyonce's look, I think, was the thing that gave it a very grand appearance. The cape here is also really, really pretty and really grand. But if it hits the floor, I think that makes an even more stark impression. So yeah, overall, I really enjoy this look. Her makeup is always so beautiful. I love her makeup. The blending of everything on her face is always really on point. I think, yeah, like the blush and the contour, the lip liner is nicely faded into the lip. It's not just one solid line, which I think a lot of the drag performers like in terms of aesthetic. I think certain drag performers really like a very noticeable demarcation in the contour and also possibly in the lip liner, different things like that. And I think it's an aesthetic choice. I personally really prefer this. Oh, I love the glitter on her eye. I just love the way that her eyeshadow is just faded out so nicely. That smokiness is so beautiful. I really love her makeup. I always like her makeup. Okay. Tamara Thomas, Elvis Presley. Honoring Elvis Presley. Okay, I don't particularly like Elvis Presley. I'm not because of his music or anything, just because he dated Priscilla Presley, or he met her, started dating her when she was like 14, 15. And that just what, and he was like 27? I don't know. People seem to like just really adore Elvis Presley and ignore the fact that he was dating a very underaged young girl who later became his wife. Okay, never mind. Let's just focus on the fashion. In general, I think this is cute. I guess I like the curl. I haven't really looked at a lot of Elvis Presley's performances, but from what I recall, I thought his pants usually hit the ground, like very flat and hit the ground. But maybe there was some period of time where he liked cropped pants. I think I would have liked it better if the pants hit the ground. And I don't mind the shoe. The shoe is nice. The rhinestones and colors and everything, they're okay, I guess. I think that I suppose that was reminiscent of his style, but reminds me of a child's toy. Those colors together, the little, yeah. I'm not blown away by this look, and it's probably because I have a bias against Elvis Presley and I don't like him. Yeah, the nails are a nice touch. The little curl is really cute. The hair is really nice. On its own, I like the makeup. With this outfit, it's also nice. It's also fine. It's not as grand as it could be. I think that's one of the things about it. It's not as grand and impactful. More of a casual type of vibe. Okay, so this is Michael Maroon. I don't like it because it's very costumey. That's just basically it. I think she should have just gone with one Spice Girl that she was really a big fan of, or like a really iconic Spice Girl look. I don't know, man. This concept of kind of stitching them all together to create one Spice Girl with the different features: Ginger Spice, Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, Scary Spice, Posh Spice. Those are the spices. It's just very costumey, very gimmicky. I don't know. I don't like it. It doesn't look nice. Like, it looks weird. To me, it doesn't look great. If she had put them all together and somehow it looked great, then yeah, sure, but it doesn't look good. I think what's leading this is the concept behind it rather than the execution of it. I don't know. I just don't like this. I'm sorry. I don't like this. Makeup's okay. I never really liked the way Michael Maroli paints. Just looks very arts and crafty. Don't like it. Sorry. I really don't like it. Okay, so Banksy just always seems to bring the fashion. I love this look. I love it. I'm not even a particular. I'm not a fan of David Bowie. Not that I dislike David Bowie. It's just that I don't listen to his music. I don't follow up he's passed away now, that I know. But just generally, I've never really listened to his music or paid attention to his fashion and everything. But I just know that this is very David Bowie, and I like the way that it's executed. Everything looks very polished, and attention to detail is so there. It just looks great. It looks fantastic. The hair is beautiful. The makeup with the I don't know what this thing is called. Like the gold center with the outline and everything. And the silhouette of the outfit is just really strong and crisp and clean. And the outline of the what am I call it? What is this thing? The pants, the round pants, semicircle pants, just really nicely executed. Everything is very high fashion. Love it. Love the shoes. The shoes go great. The shoes aren't like a costume afterthought type of shoe. Tamara Thomas had the shoe which looked like it was like crafted for it somewhat. The shape of the shoe just didn't look quite right. This one looks like a proper shoe. It's just perfect. I like this look. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at the way that the red is faded in, the cheekbones and everything. It's all faded into the skin. It's nicely blended. Just really good. Really excellent, in my opinion. Oh, please. Oh, why? Why, Naomi Carter? Why? I'm so sad. Okay. Let's talk about this. I like Beyonce. I listen to her music quite a bit, and I do follow up with like her videos and fashion. Not to a fanatical extent. I don't consider myself a bee. I think that's just never mind. My point is that I'm not fanatical to the point that I will attack someone for not liking Beyonce. That's my point. But this outfit, why? What is So Beyonce's outfit was, I get it, the similar kind of flare silhouette and everything, but the color is just not the same. And the point of that dress, in my opinion, was that bright sunshine color, like she's trying to cheer herself up because of Jay-Z cheating on her, and she's kind of like in a state of denial and trying to like go into this manic, exuberant, forcing happiness type of phase. I think, okay, to me, maybe I'm reading too much into that, but that's just how I conceptualize it, okay? And this outfit, the yellow is not the same kind of yellow. It's not a bright, cheery yellow. It's a muted, dull kind of yellow. It's like a desaturated version of that outfit. Beyonce had a similar kind of hair, but her curls and the hair were a lot more defined, I think. The thing is, the earring is brighter than the dress, and that does not sit well with me. The dress should be the brightest thing that is present in the look. Naomi Carter, why do you do this to me? I think Naomi Carter is a very personable performer, but why does her fashions have to miss the mark so often? I mean, okay, honestly, I would wear this dress. This dress is beautiful by itself, but it is not that Beyonce dress. That Beyonce dress in Hold Up. Okay, so this one, Ginger Johnson, inspired by Elton John. Again, Elton John's, I'm not a big fan of Elton John. Again, not because I dislike Elton John, I just don't listen to his music a lot. So let me just Google this Elton John look so that I can get some sort of a reference, because I don't remember this at all. It is a lot more colorful than I thought it was gonna be. The Elton John look for the Muppets. All right. Well, I don't understand Elton John's fashion look here. I just don't. I guess it's like the time where everything was very experimental and people just went totally nuts with their fashion. Honestly, I think Elton John looks ridiculous in this. So I also can't really comment much on Ginger Johnson's look, because I just don't get the original look. The hip pads. The hip pads are very noticeable. I will say that I kind of like this makeup look though, I think. And the hair, I like the hair. I like the hair with the makeup. Somehow I'm like thinking of Jackie Onassis, but minus the outfit, you know, just like the face and the hair and everything. Just kind of reminds me of that. Possibly also like this hoodie thing, which reminds me of the scarf that Jackie Onassis wore. So I can't with this. This look is inspired by the Shania Twain "That Don't Impress Me Much," that song, the music video, I guess. And the props with the because she said she's not impressed by the car and you're not Brad Pitt or something, or you look like Brad Pitt, so you're Brad Pitt. Actually, she said, so you're Brad Pitt. But I don't actually like Brad Pitt. I just think he looks quite ordinary. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this look. It just does not get to that level of Shania Twain's look. Maybe it's because it's not as saturated. I think if the hood was a lot larger and like more fabric around it, I think it would be more appropriate for Drag Race, just to make like a more visual impact. And the spots, I think if they were also larger, and if the contrast between the spots and the goldy beige kind of background was more apparent, there was more contrast there, I think that would work better. So Shania Twain's outfit, the gloves kind of like meshed into the arm, so it was like a full kind of thing, and the material and everything was exactly the same pattern. And here we can see differences in Kate Bush's cheetah leopard prints. The gloves are kind of a slightly different tone. The spots are slightly larger. And the bag is a different kind of tone. There's also a very visible orange zipper that goes down the bodice. The sleeves aren't tight and fitted as Shania Twain's outfit was. And I also think that the waist is not sitting at the right place. I think it should be slightly higher. Yeah, I think it's just a lot of details that are just not quite right and not quite perfect. Also the hem looks kind of, I don't know if it's finished or not. I can never really tell, but it looks a little bit unfinished. Yeah, I don't know. I like Kate Bush's comedy with this. Fashion wise, it's not well executed in my opinion. So Caramel wins the episode based on her performance in the girl group challenge, the Runway, and her lip sync battle against Tamara Thomas. No one goes home this week. No one is eliminated. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Let me know which outfits you liked the best, if you disagree with me on some points, or yeah, just generally what you think. So that's it for me, and ciao for now.